is a strong voice of the Baloch people at international fora, particularly at the United Nations. We are working together. He is the president of Baloch Voice Association based in France. His services for the missing Baloch persons will be remembered in history. He has always been on our side whenever needed. Munir Mengal from Balochistan. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Fazul Rahman Afridi Sahab. I am highly thankful to PTM for organizing such an event over here in the Europe and inviting us and giving us space to share our voices, to share our cries. Sir, I am highly thankful to you. I am also thankful to the Pashtun elders, Pashtun youth, and particularly the women who are present over here. I am thankful to all of them for giving their time to such a cause that is called Pashtun Tehreek movement. So, being the president of Baloch Voice Association, I highly congratulate Malik Bazai Saab for holding this position and being elected. Not only me, also other Baloch organizations, they have also sent, particularly Mama Kadir Baloch and Wajah Siddiq Azad, who is the General Secretary of Baloch People's Congress, and Madam Professor Naila Qadri, she is the Prime Minister of Government of Balochistan in exile. They have sent best wishes for you, and all of expect that taking this responsibility is a big responsibility. My brother, when you were taking the oath over here, on one side I was feeling pride, on the other side I was feeling tears in my heart. Why? Because you are taking a responsibility where will be a bag of responsibilities on your one shoulder, on the other shoulder you are holding a bag of blood of the Pashtuns who are victims. You have a bag of Pashtun mothers, sisters, tears on your head, and you have to fulfill all those responsibilities. So it's a big responsibility, and this organization PTM is not a common organization. The Pashtun people, they are not the common people, and including us, the Baloch people, we are not ordinary people, because every day, every minute, every second, we get information that someone has been taken, kidnapped, and somebody have received some bags of dead bodies, tortured, mutilated dead bodies. Our sisters, mothers, on daily basis, they are crying over there on streets. Your leaders, your people are also crying on the streets over there. Neither your people are allowed to come to Balochistan, nor we are allowed to share our tears, voices over there, but here we have an opportunity, and for that purpose we have came over here, that the people back at home, they are looking at us, that we have to fulfill those responsibilities. Sir, once again, congratulations to you for holding this position. I hope you have the abilities to fulfill all this. Now, moving ahead, my brothers, my sisters, my elders, that we, the Baloch, the Pashtun, we are facing bullets over there. We are facing torture over there on daily basis. Our identity is at stake. They are, eliminating our culture, their identity. They are looting our resources on daily basis and throwing our dead bodies over there. Our rivers are filled with blood. When we are over here, that we should focus on those issues, and we try to present all these issues to the ones who are directly responsible and the ones who are indirectly responsible, the ones who have some sort of responsibility, and the ones, particularly the nations, United Nations, European countries, European Parliament, and the governments. This German government, they have some responsibility. They should fulfill those responsibilities which they have signed to the humanity through different organizations, whether that is United Nations or through European Parliament, or even in their own parliament they have signed many instruments where they say that they will protect the human rights of every human being throughout the globe. And when we see these states, they are making engagements with that state, that her army is involved in killing us, and they mention these words in those instruments, in those documents, and in those contracts, that the respective state will fulfill the responsibilities. But the reality is that the Pakistan is using the aid money, the trade money from these states, and putting those guns which Pakistan has gotten from European countries, from USA, on our chest. Because if any Baloch gets a bullet in his chest, it is written made in USA. So from this organization, we have an opportunity to send a plea, to send a memo to the European countries that please, it's time to take an action. Already lot of blood has been spilled over there. So other than the military operations which we are facing over there, how the state is using her own constitution to put our people back under bars, and this is a fact, and it's a daylight fact. Everybody knows this thing, that how Ali Wazir is behind the bars, and how the state is altering her own constitution, plundering with her own constitution, taking the people back, and how the state is not allowing the movement of the people, particularly of the Pashtun leaders in Balochistan, and the Baloch leaders to the Pashtun people. So this is, the state herself is violating her laws and constitutions. Therefore, this should be taken to the ears of the European countries, to the USA, that Pakistan is a state which violates her own laws, her own constitution. So the constitutional guarantees which Pakistan has promised to her own peoples is nothing for those peoples. Then we have here this thing, that war against terrorism. For that Pakistan lost a lot of resources, military aid, financial aid, and was claiming to the world that they are in a military operation against the terrorism. Unfortunately, they use all those resources against her own people, and the Pashtun people know very well that how Pakistan is doing the war against religious terrorism. Pakistan is using it to eliminate us from our identity, and the Pashtun identity is at stake because of this religious terrorism. Pakistan has already painted the Pashtun that these are the ones, they are religiously fanatic people, but the truth is different. The Pashtun, they have their own culture, they have their own identity, they have their own music, they have their own clothes, they have their own traditions, and they have been protecting, presenting all those things from thousands of years. But unfortunately, this state has altered all these things and painted the Pashtuns to the world that these are the religious fanatic people, and this is a big lie to the world. So coming to the region, that we see that Pakistan is claiming that China and Pakistan secret projects, these are the projects for the development of the people. But what we see, that Pakistan is looting the resources. The Khyber Pakhtunkhwa region, they do not have the electricity, although the water resources over there, they are using it and supplying it to the Punjab. But the people, the local people, they are deprived from those electricity. In the same way, we the Baloch people are deprived from all those gold mining projects. We are deprived from gas projects which Pakistan is using, digging with the help of, through the hands of, and with the aid of the Chinese military, looting the resources. The presence of Chinese military in Balochistan is highly visible over there. whether they are digging in the Balochistan mountains, taking the uranium, where even the government officials are not allowed, but the Chinese army is present over there. This CPAC and Gawara project, the Chinese are over there. They are getting salaries, high salaries. They are getting the job. We are deprived of water. And you have seen that the Baloch mothers are crying for water, that they do not have the water to drink. And in the same way, what the CPAC project has given to the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa people? Nothing. Why? Because those are the Pashtun people. So why should Pakistan give them anything? Why should Pakistan give them any resources? And because of all this, the people, they are crying over the best thing which the Pashtuns have received through the Pakistani army is demolishing their houses, demolishing their shops, and putting bombs over there. Not only the human beings, even the animals, trees, they have faced Pakistani army bombing over there. And the water is poisonous because of the high use of ammunition inside the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa regions. And this has been mentioned by many analyst reports that those regions where the water, particularly close to the Balochistan region, that was highly purified, but now it has some samples of ammunition, because the Pakistani army has used that intentionally, that this, even the water from which the Pashtun people want to drink, this water should kill them. So on this equation, through this organization, I request this conference, national conference, that we should make a memorandum and we should submit it to the European bodies and to the UN bodies. So in that, all these issues, whatever you people are facing, should be mentioned. And we, the Baloch, we are in solidarity with you. And I expect this thing, that the shrill cries of Baloch women sister, the shrill cries of the Pashtun mothers, daughters, and the shrill cries of Mansoor Pashtun, this man, this should not go in deaf ears. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Munir Mengal, for your informative and passionate speech on this what's happening in Balochistan.